This is the Wahaala podcast on Ghana Celebrity Facebook Live. Welcome, people. If you've been joining us, then you know who I am. In case you don't know, this is Mr. Nobody. And I can't do this without my co-host like you already know. And in case you don't know, his name is Hannah Komi. This is the Wahaala podcast. This is the Wahaala Boys. Thank you so much for joining us. And I do want to say hi to the people listening to us right now. And tell them what we are about to get into.
Hello, people.
Hello, people.
Yeah.
That's what you're just going to say. Hello, people.
Well, it's the month of
The guy
love.
said hello,
it's
people.
the day after the day of love, where people show their so-called love for each other by donning the red stuff, giving some flowers,
Why does it have to be red stuff though anyways? Who ever like make Valentine like red stuff? Why? Like, why can't it be pink? What's the color of the Ghanaian flag?
That's not. Oh, you're not gonna use the Ghanaian flag for that, are you?
I think everyone should use the flag of their country to represent Valentine for their girlfriend. Although they'll get slapped. They'll get slapped. In some cases, if the color of your flag is white and you give your girl a white rose, would you get slapped?
Well, it's supposed to be about your heart, isn't it?
Yeah, so the heart shape in a white color. That does not speak right, does it? It really doesn't.
No.
But hey, people, thank you so much for joining us. Now, what are we talking about today? Like, you gotta let our people understand what we're doing. What are we doing today?
Well, we're talking about the idea of Valentines, anyway. Like, why this big deal? Is it a scam? Is it something that what's it called? The corporate world is using to blind all of us, and we're all buying into this stupid idea of on one particular day of the year you have to go out there, spend ridiculously, and then women getting mad about the fact that you didn't celebrate, or you didn't buy them the right gift, or you didn't do the right thing by them, and that's what we're talking about.
No, I think women on a normal day they get angry anyways if you don't buy them the right gift. Okay, Valentine is extra special, so they make it extra special that day. Like, some people, some women, some females have been dreaming of this day from the last day of last year. Okay, yesterday it was, but from last year they've been thinking, what's my boyfriend gonna get me on the next Valentine? Only to find out that they broke up. I know I'm crazy right now. Only to find out that they broke up.
But like, let's look at it this way. Yeah. Who is Valentine more important to?
The women.
Women. You didn't even let me finish.
The women. Yeah, why would I let you finish? The women. For men, it's just to please the women. Like, what are you talking about? For men, it's just to please the women. That's what it is. Oh, what do you didn't want to ask him. So what do you think? Before I go crazy, somebody's going to shoot me right now. No, but what do you think? What do you think?
Well, you see, the thing is, I think it's a weird thing anyway, because like for men, that's one of the days that you are guaranteed sex. Let's just be honest. That's one of the days that you are guaranteed that you're gonna get laid. It's gonna be some awesome sex and all those kind of things.
No, right? No. If you don't do the right things.
Well, that's where the pressure comes in.
If you don't do the right thing, what are you talking about? That's what it is you get.
No. Look,
if you don't do the right things, they're gonna put you in the doghouse.
No, but see, this.
Not if your girlfriend has two boyfriends. Okay. And you are one of the guys. Okay.
Yeah, but look at it this way anyway. It's one of those ones where it becomes a matter of you gotta take a step back.
Yeah.
And then ask yourself, this is a guaranteed smash. Right, you guaranteed sex that night. Now it's about what are you gonna do to mess it up?
Okay,
is your behavior gonna, block you, or is your behavior gonna ensure that you get laid? So everything is in your power at that point. Now, what people don't tell you is the fact that you don't know your girl's expectation for that day from you, and that's where it becomes difficult.
Well, let's put it this way. Like, if you're just joining us, we're talking about Valentine's Day, and we're talking about what it means, or who it means the most to on Valentine. I think Valentine's Day means the most to women. That's what I think. I think when you are a man and you have a girlfriend, you get worried about what Valentine is because you need to please your woman on that day and you don't want to do it wrong. Especially for women that have girlfriends and your girlfriend has girlfriends. Boy, if you don't do the right thing, you will never hear the end of it. You will never hear the end of it. But what do you think though? Seriously,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Like what you have to do is you have to understand that at the end of the day, right? For all the women that is very important to. For me, that's why I ask myself, right? Why are you judging me on one day, on one commercial day? Because it doesn't matter how well you've treated your girl throughout the year, how well you've behaved and everything.
What's gonna happen?
Valentines,
Yeah,
if you don't do what she in her head thinks
you should be doing.
You screwed.
No, not really. Actually, not really.
are.
Not really. That means your girl don't love you. That means she doesn't love you like that.
I don't know whichever way you want to call it, whether she doesn't love you.
That means she doesn't. That means she doesn't love you like that. Because if she does, she wouldn't really care about. Oh, that's wrong. She would care.
There we go.
But she wouldn't really worry so much about what you're doing on your Valentine's Day. That I mean, come on. She knows you've done a lot for her. Okay.
They don't care.
She knows you've done a lot for her.
She wouldn't care.
No, they should, right?
Look, it's like when let's put it this way. Now, as much of okay, let's go round a little bit. What if you make the mistake of getting married around Valentine's or on Valentine's Day?
That would be the perfect time to get married.
What if it
the
doesn't work
honeymoon is going to be up.
What if it doesn't work out? That's what I'm saying. Valentine is screwed for you forever.
I don't understand that. Why would it be screwed for you forever? Like
if you're married, marriage is like let's say, look, there's this guy Kwame Despot, the guy that owns OKFM and all these other big media houses in Ghana.
Yeah,
the son just got married anyway
on Valentine's Day.
Well, they get married I think today or so. So Valentine's was Friday. They did the traditional wedding on Thursday. They're doing the marriage today, right? And the point I'm trying to make is, I know this is gonna sound horrible because people will be like, we haven't even started and you're already, they just get married and you're already predicting doom. But let's assume the people that get married around Valentine's or get proposed to on Valentine's, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's a better way because on Valentine's, a lot of people are gonna be proposing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get proposed to on Valentine's. What do you think is gonna happen when you go around and it doesn't work out? You got proposed to in let's say February. Let's say by April. For whatever reason, marriage ain't gonna come on and everything. Valentine is ruined for you forever.
Well, what's the let's educate ourselves. Where did Valentine come from? Let's go to Google. Google is our best friend. So where did Valentine's come from? Like, how did we get to this stage where Valentine's now is a big deal to everybody? Because we are Africans. We don't know anything about Valentine's from when we were just coming up in the jungle. but where did it come from?
Well, according to what was it called, Britannica.
Yeah, Britannica. We have to always go to Britannica, right?
Well, because we have to give references, isn't it, from where we getting the quote from? And they're saying that it's basically a Roman festival of what's it called, Lupercalia or whatever it is, if I'm pronouncing it right, and it's basically celebrating of the coming of spring, which included fertility rites and the pairing of women with men by lottery. That's all it was. So it wasn't actually a day to show love. It was just like what we do. It
was a day to have kids.
No, like
fertility is like
fertility rights. Yeah, but
it's like kids. So
they
start humping. Get ready.
Yeah.
Start doing the dude.
But they didn't say show love. They didn't say the day to go.
It's fertility. It's a day to show that you're fertile as a woman. Which means so how do we show it? We show it by knowing that you're pregnant. That's what it is. So I have to put one in you.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean I have to go buy you expensive stuff.
No, that's not say that at all. How did we get that? How did we get from that to this?
It's called commercialization, my brother.
Yeah, but it makes sense though, right? So obviously it's all about fertility and stuff. So you please the woman. So you buy the woman gifts so she can open up so you can put one in her. So obviously, you don't have for you to do that. You have to buy the gift.
But if you're already...
That's why it makes sense.
But think about it this way. If you're already with a girl...
It makes sense.
No, it does not. If you're already with a girl, right?
Yeah.
These are your wife. This is your girlfriend. Why is she still expecting you to take her to expensive restaurant, go blow all your cash...
No, because you have to, because as a man, Nana, as a man, okay, as a man, you have to make sure you can please your woman, especially on the day where you want to put a baby in her. So therefore, I'm just saying, because right now I'm basically reasoning on illogical nonsense, but I will go with my logic. So therefore, you have to find a way to please her and give her everything she needs so she can be very comfortable. Because pregnancy and all of that kind of stuff is very daunting for women. So you need to ease her pain for the future by getting her the gift of birth. Okay. So you buy roses, you buy everything to make sure. Okay, I don't even know what I'm saying.
It's good that I don't know.
Where did this thing come from? Seriously, if it's a day of fertility, why do we turn into women now holding us at ransom to buy gifts? I don't find a different Google again. Britannica. Let's see what Britannica is gonna say.
Well, I don't know what I'm gonna go, but the point is, it changed. But it's like Christmas anyway. Things changed, and then at some point, somebody just add all these other stuff to it.
People, like, we just realized that Valentine is actually a day to make sure women are fertile. So how come you women? I don't even think a lot of people know this, Anna. Do you think a lot of people know this?
Nope.
How come women nowadays are now becoming this is now a big deal to women? I mean, it was for women anyways, to be honest. It was a big deal to women.
And also, this is from BBC anyway. So, according to the BBC, and they're talking about, the Saint Valentine, which Valentine's Day is apparently named after.
Yeah.
So, again, they also give it as, he was a priest in Rome, so a Catholic priest. And then during Emperor Claudius II's time, he banned marriage, because he thought married men were bad soldiers.
That makes sense. Because married men are having sex all the time, so they're not agile anymore. They're not sharp anymore. So he thought they were bad soldiers. Okay.
Yeah. And then what's it called? Valentine, the priest thought it was unfair, so he would secretly go around, and doing the marriage ceremonies for these people who were soldiers, who were still in love, or who were men who were in love anyway.
Yeah.
And he got thrown into jail and was sentenced to death.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, that's sad. But how does that help us with the whole marriage for Valentine?
And then, that's what I'm saying. So when he was in jail, he fell in love with the person that jailed him daughter. So the day that he was supposed to be taken to get killed, then he sent her a letter and he signed it from your Valentine. And again, has nothing to do with gifts. That has nothing to do with expensive hotels. Yeah, but
is that on someone's name from your Valentine?
It's just a guy's
name.
So
his name is Valentine.
Yeah.
So all this time we've been going over nonsense. So we've just been celebrating something that's someone's name. Is that what you're trying to make me understand?
Yes, and again, it's a Roman thing. And then that's where it goes back to what I was trying to say as well about the Roman festival, which was marking the springtime and those kind. So what I'm trying to say, all the stories has nothing to do with gifts.
Boy.
So apparently during the celebration, they'll put names of girls in a box, and then the boys will go around, and if you pick a name, then that's the person you get paired with. So it's almost like a lottery thing, kind of thing.
Boy. People, women, this is serious for you guys. How come we are celebrating something we don't even know where it originates from? How about we start our own African love thing, like Ghana Love Day or something, and then we'll call it Valentine? That would have made sense, right? That would have made sense, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it's in Ghana. Some people try to change it to like a chocolate day or something like that. I think that's what they're calling it at the moment, for some people anyway. So because we are the second highest producers of cocoa, so that might be a better way to promote, something that helps the country out and stuff like that. But again, look, all I'm saying is this here. Is this just a commercial scam that they've dragged our women into it so much that they don't even know it now?
No. Return that statement. No one is dragging these women anymore. These women are dragging themselves. Like, it's a day where women want to crucify us men. And to be honest, we help their cause. We do too. Because some of us upstage each other. Like because I'm a man. I'm trying to buy flowers here. And then all I see is my next boy, like the guy that's my boyfriend that we talk together, is my boy. He's buying his girlfriend a car. What am I supposed to do at this point? My girlfriend's looking at me like, okay, I know you're broke now, but next year.
No,
next year.
But that's the point I was gonna make though. Like the thing is, it has more to do with how your girl makes you feel. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Than what you would do. It's like, you know, when guys go to the gym nowadays, right? 90% of them are not going to the gym because they want to be healthy.
Speak for yourself.
I said 90% of them. That's
Speak
what I
for
said.
yourself.
A lot of them go to the gym because of who they can get. Because they know if I look good, I can get X. People buy big cars because they know the girls will be checking out for it. People going out of their way to do a lot of stuff because they know this is what attracts women, or this is what attracts girls, or this is what does that. And that's why even people who do what in Ghana we call Lafat, locally acquired foreign accent. Some girls do that.
Yeah, man. I just came back, man. Yeah. I'm from the hood, man.
No, I'm from the hood. I just returned from Germany.
I'm from California, man.
No, they say they just returned from Germany. They got an American accent. And you're like, dude.
Like, dude, man, stop speaking like that, man. Because if you speak like that, man, how am I supposed to react to this lady speaking to me, man? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. But
it's madness.
You're not making any sense because, first of all, let me tell you why you're not making any sense. Valentines, we just find out two different things. One of it is that the meaning of Valentines, the day of Valentine is the day of fertility, like for women, procreation. Let's see if they can procreate, okay? And then also there's another one that they locked him in jail and he wrote a letter to the warden's
that's
daughter.
the St. Valentine.
That's St. Valentine's.
And he's been a priest. Why is he writing letters to somebody?
Because he fell in love. He broke his religious vows or whatever they call it. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? That I don't know what you want me to tell you. But here's the thing, though. Why are we then going to hold on this stuff? Because yesterday, which was the 14th, right, was a big deal for every woman.
Yes.
Like, if you were single, if you were
single, they made you
if
miserable.
you were single, you made you miserable. If you were not single, your women, the person you are with makes you understand as a man, do your job. Okay?
I expect.
No, that's why it's a job. Do your job, okay? This is not a maybe or whatever it is. You have to get me a Valentine gift. Happy Valentine. What makes you happy? I'm a man. It's not happy for me. So think about it like that. And then, I mean, I wish we had a woman here to tell us exactly what it is, because
I cannot think of any man, right, that will go on a Valentine's Day with no gift and still be with their partner afterwards.
Say that again, because some women, would.
Let's put it this way: it would be a miracle, if a man turned up for Valentine's Day. Like, let's say, because yesterday was Friday, right?
Yeah.
So it happened this year. It happened on a Friday.
Yeah.
So the man goes, I went to work and I came back, and you just verbally happy vows, and he sat your ass down.
Some men did that. Some men.
And we all know what happened in the house.
Yeah, but some men, some relationship.
We all know what happened in
an African home with again. Let's go to chief. Okay, daddy, chief. He won't buy
Which
a Valentine.
chief are you talking about? Are you talking about
the chief with the big belly? Oga.
No, Oga won't come home empty-handed. Let's just be honest.
Oga never comes home empty-handed.
And as a matter of fact, because it's Valentine's, you know what kind of thing he's bringing. If Oga made that mistake,
Oga is bringing the tin.
If Oga made the mistake of turning up in the house,
Oga is bringing the tin.
My guy.
But those Oga, like those Ogas, they know how to have sex though, bro. Like, think about it.
My guy.
Like, would they know how to do it right?
Of course. They don't need foreplay. All they have to do is show cash and then you're already wet.
Okay, that's something else, Nana. That's on Valentine's Day.
My guy, on any day, go to Afia Odo's Instagram thing anyway.
On Valentine's Day, all you have to do is show.
Afia Odo said, when she sees money, then she comes. She put on her own social media.
Yeah, of course she comes to get it.
No, she didn't use the comment get it.
She comes to get it. Like that's what it is. She comes and gets it on the day.
My brother, with the right amount of money, you don't even need 30 seconds for a girl to come.
For African women.
For any woman in the world. What do you think Ivanka Trump is with,
I know, yeah, you look at him, orange. And look at her. Well, also she can't speak English though. Like,
well, you think Jay-Z, just Beyonce just dump on the
Jay-Z. No, don't go there.
Get the hell out of
here. Don't
here.
go there. It's like you talking about what's his name? The rapper in Ghana. I can't believe Sak and his girlfriend and his wife. Sorry, not even his girlfriend, his wife. It's like you saying that. It's like you absolutely saying that.
Yeah.
It's like you saying that. His wife is with him because she loves him. She's not with him because he's a rapper. Now, Shatta Wale, on the other hand, we can argue that if it's in a relationship, we will go, lady, why are you with this guy?
Well, Shatta Michu was with Shatta when Shatta was not even Shatta anyway.
Yeah, and then she left him when he became Shatta. Can you imagine that story? She left him when he became Shatta. But let's go back to the Valentine's Day, people. Why do we subject ourselves to this thing when we didn't even create it by ourselves, women?
No.
I think it's a day that a single woman just want to hold us at ransom. I don't care if I created it. I don't care if it was not created for this. You have to show me love on this day. Like, listen, there's 365. Okay, 366 if you count a leap year in a year.
This is a leap year.
Why am I supposed to show you this much love on one day? Why?
No.
I show you love every day, including Sunday.
Why is the women not showing the men love? Which
They do.
day? Which day is the women dedicated?
Women say they show love every day, every night. If you play it right.
so our version of for us to receive love, we have to have done in quotes play it right.
Yeah.
But for them, it should just come automatically.
Guy, that's true though. Like, that's true. Yeah, like, they don't give, they take. Okay, so we give. So we have to always worry about the way we give. And if the give is going to be accepted. But it's true though. Like, it's true.
No, but that's what I'm saying. How many women are actually out here giving to men? How many of them are showing us love?
The ones that love you.
I mean, the ones that love you.
And the ones that don't love you but think you're sexy. Do you want me to
what
keep
kind
going?
of love are you talking about?
I can give you the list. I can keep going. They love you. They think you're sexy. They will do it.
What are you? That's what I'm saying. What do you mean by they will do it? What are they doing?
They would take care of you the right way.
What do you mean? People keep saying take care of you. You see, I said this.
Do you want me to speak? Do you want me to say?
Look, I've said this on this podcast before, right?
Yeah.
A lot of women think just by giving you some, they should be be applauded.
Yeah,
and I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that either.
Because you enjoy the sex as well. So what's your problem? As a matter of fact, sex is more of a pressure for men than women.
Yeah, of course. Of course, though. Why do you think it's not?
No. So why is this something that requires me to do more work, a reward? Why is this something that requires me to? It's like your manager going to work. You go to work and the manager goes, you know what? Yeah, I got a challenging job for you. It requires you to work an extra 3 hours, but that's the reward for you for being a good employee this month. You will be like, what the hell are you talking about?
Listen, on Valentine's Day, you got to put the name right. You got to put the name. Like, yeah, the name right. You got to put the game right. Because first of all, a man wants to have sex, but he also has to make sure he please the woman he's having sex with. Because if you don't do that, because like the last thing a man wants to be said about is the fact that his winning is too small, or
but
he can't use it right.
Anyway.
Or he can't use it right.
Then that's a different ballgame.
I couldn't wait for him to finish. Like, those are the things you don't want to hear.
That's what they're telling somebody else. What they told you, are you done?
Exactly. Or they tell you, are you done? Or they're like, is that it?
I don't even know. Which one would you rather? Are you done or is that it?
Is that the one you don't want to hear is that it's like you go, but I thought I did. Yeah, of course you did. I thought I put in the right work. I did everything right. Yeah, no problem. You did, but get up. Like, seriously, we need to go back to this Valentine thing.
But like,
help us out here. Help us out here. Why would I think most women won't be mad anyways. They won't be mad if their men actually, I tell you like they would be. The women generally want to be treated like royalties. They want to be treated like queen, especially the ones that are in a relationship. And if you're in a relationship with a woman and it's Valentine's Day, you should treat her right? You should. Absolutely. Because your woman is a queen.
Look, yes, we understand that your woman is a queen, but it doesn't mean
at least a queen in your eye, anyways.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean like the king always have to go out of his way, jumping through hoops that he doesn't even need to, and then and you'll be mad because you didn't get what you wanted or what you expected, which becomes problematic. That's all I'm trying to say. It becomes problematic because, like, for instance, let's say you go in with one rose, and she was expecting a dozen.
No, but if you all right, first of all, let's get serious for a second.
Yeah.
If you're dating a girl,
Yeah.
she already knows what you can do, right? She already knows that you're the type of guy that would buy her 1 rose or 2 roses or whatever roses. So like, how would that
Not
be a big deal?
necessarily. Like, look, all this flower thing is a new thing anyway. Like, it's not like we live on a continent.
Yeah, you live in Ghana. Where did they make roses in Ghana? Like seriously, like
No, on Valentine's it pops up anyway. On Valentine's it will pop up. Like,
yeah, but where?
I don't know.
What forest did you go and plug it from?
Hey, whether it's an artificial one or a real one, they pop up. It doesn't matter where they come from. It's like knockout.
So you
Around
don't take your
Christmas,
girl to
knockouts
go eat
will come up.
Baku, but you buy her roses.
Ah, my God. On Valentine, you want to take her to... Hey, what kind of insult is this?
Okay, so what
Valentine's
on Valentine's Day,
pizza.
what restaurant would you take your wife?
She wants the pizzas.
So as a guy that don't work,
You don't work.
oh, that's
what are you
hustling.
dating for?
That's hustling. So I should save that money to that 14th of February.
Yes.
You're joking.
Yeah.
I will remain single. It's all right, people. So okay, that's why most African boys break up on Valentine's. They break up right before Valentine's and then make up right after Valentine's.
Well, that's what they say most of the boys are doing anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Most of the boys are using
And
that.
if you guys, if a female is listening, I second that. I thought that. I fought that and I fifth that. That's what it is. How can you just like women? Okay, Nana, you said it. Let's address it.
Yeah.
What do I get back?
Sex. That's it.
I get there every time. When I behave right, I get there every time.
But that's why I said there's no incentive. There's no real incentive for men. But that said, a lot of women will give you the freakiest sex you've had on Valentine's. That is true.
I think I'm sold.
No, it's true anyway.
I think I am sold.
Look, on Valentine's, if you played your game right, anything goes. She'll put on the right clothes. She'll let you do all sorts of craziness. As a matter of fact, you can go more than 1 round on that night. You could do anything on that day. If you were a good boy. Keyword, if you were a good boy. Now, if you were not,
What if I'm not though?
it could take you a whole month to even just see small Bobby. That would take you a whole month.
And then when
As a matter of fact, the damage control is not worth it.
and then when we get married and we now have kids, it's
Nah,
probably
that one you got control.
it's
anyway.
probably
No,
over
no.
at that point.
No, that one you got control. Like women hurt more, right? When you get married to them and you start not showing any interest in sex with them. When they are boyfriend girlfriend because they hold the cards, then it's a whole different.
I know that it's like yeah, yeah. I mean, you have to let him work for the cookie.
Yeah, so they claim. But the moment but this reminds me, like there was a survey in Nigeria, right, recently.
Yeah.
As a matter of, and then your National Office of Stats or whatever they call themselves did a poll in Nigeria.
Okay.
And it's only 34% of adult Nigerians that they surveyed said they use condoms during sex. Right. And we know yesterday a lot of sex will be happening.
Okay, so HIV is like
But forget
and
HIV.
STDs.
Anyway.
Is
My
real,
God,
right?
I'm hoping these are with regular partners. But the point I was talking about is more pregnancies anyway. Because we know young people are doing it.
Yeah, well, Ghana went from 10 million to 30 million people under 70 years. So, like, obviously,
Who's talking about Ghana? We're talking about Nigeria.
Yeah.
And you want to try and find a way to bring Ghana into it.
Ghana is like next door neighbor. Even
That's
though,
what's that got to do with what's that got to do with the fact that only 34% of Nigerian adults were banging yesterday with condoms?
Do you want me to answer that honestly? Or do you want me to answer that on a scientific level? Like, how do you want me to answer that?
Whichever way you want.
Okay. Well, first of all, it's none of your business. Okay. First of all, it is none of your business. Okay. And second of all, so if 34 people are having protected sex without condom, why is it a problem? Why? I'm asking you the question. Don't keep quiet. Why is it a problem?
My guy, I just told you, we know 16-year-olds are humping.
Yeah.
All the way to 60-year-olds. Of
Yeah.
course, teenage pregnancy is going to be a big deal. And Nigeria is already too much anyway. You're already over 200 mil.
Yeah, we want to increase the size. What's your problem? We want to increase the size, my guy. We want to get, and it's Valentine's Day, so
that's terrible. And the point is, when about 45% of them said when they actually see somebody with a condom, they think you are promiscuous.
That also makes sense, though, right?
How does it make sense?
Think about it. Think about it. It means you know you must be safe because you're doing something that requires you to know you must be safe, which means you're probably sticking in anywhere you feel like.
How couldn't it be like a form of family? What's it called? Family planning. What couldn't it be that even with my wife, I'm not ready for more kids.
Well, women got their own kind of condoms where they put the bands.
Yeah,
in
but
there, where they do this, where they do that.
Why is what's that thing called? Why is the onus on just the woman to protect or the woman to be the And you know the pill is not a great deal, right? The pill is not good for women because if it messes with your hormones and it's really not a good thing.
Yeah,
it actually messes up your chemistry and those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So in an ideal world, you don't really want your wife or your girlfriend on any pill.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
As a matter of fact, I advocate that. I'm like, don't get your girl on any pill. It's not a good thing. It's not worth it. It's actually a terrible idea to get your girlfriend on a pill. Right. It's putting a condom is the safest. Even though it's not 100%, guarantee that you're not gonna get pregnant, but it's quite, effective.
But it's not the same though.
And that's where the problem
But
lies.
it's not the same though. Like.
But you are talking about the promiscuous bit.
Like,
That's why I thought people saying not the same. That because I remember there's they did a street thing in Ghana where they were asking people, and then one of the women said, Masa, if you are eating sweets, do you eat the sweet with the wrapper?
Oh my God! Why are people like this? Why are people like this? Seriously. Nah, but I don't know. Like,
and it is what it is. That's what I'm saying.
If you're just joining us, people, this is what we're talking about. We are basically as men asking, okay, women, why is this thing so important? This Valentine, why is it so important? First of all, you guys didn't create this, okay? The two research that we've done so far on this channel right now, on this live podcast on Ghana Celebrity right now, the first Valentine ever that I was. Nana, I hope you're right because I'm basically going on this.
On BBC.
I hope you're right. No, that's the second one. The first one from Britannica.
Yeah, but BBC also said the same thing about it, and they even explained it more.
So
that they put a girl's name into the box.
Yeah.
And then the boys come around, they pull a name out, and then that girl become your girlfriend.
Boy, that's the day of reckoning. That's the day of reckoning.
And then the 14th. Because that spring festival was happening in the middle of February.
Yeah.
And then the 14th was the day that Saint Valentine or that priest that, was going to get killed because of marrying people against the empress, against the empress will, wrote a love letter to the god's, daughter. Yeah, so both of them has nothing
to do with Valentine.
As a matter of fact, if anything, we say, let us write you a letter but do you want us to go die? As a matter of fact, think about it. If I write you that letter on that day, am I going to die?
So women, according to what you just said, Nana said, and according to what Britannica and BBC have said, why is this day so important to you that you hold us at ransom? That is forcing us, not even a joke, to break up before and make up after. Why? I want some answers, please. Why? Because as far as we're concerned, every day should be Valentine if I love you.
It already is anyway.
No, these women don't know that. They don't. They believe that day has to be.
What do you mean they don't know that?
I'm telling you, they don't know that. They believe that they have to be like the day of specialness, where it's like, you must show me your love today. You must show me your love. So why? We just asking this question. If anybody can answer us, preferably, maybe not on air because we'll have to break it down. But if you want us to break it down, we can do that too also. Just let us know why this day, and wherever it is that you're listening to, just let us know. Because you women are already sexy, you pretty, you everything. We already, like, unless maybe a guy that's gay. Because a guy that's gay is not looking at a woman. Like, he's looking at her and appreciating her.
Maybe looking at other men.
Well, that's a good point. Do you do Valentines if you're gay?
My guy, it's about love. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
whoever the love is.
So what you buy, roses or
they'll do the same thing. Whoever is the male.
Who is the male one?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whoever is the male. It's like lesbians. You always see like one of them is obviously butch, and then they will be doing that. But look, I keep saying this.
Please help us out, people. Help us out and tell us what you guys think. Because personally speaking, I'm up for it. But you guys have kind of spoiled this for us now. Look, that is becoming more and more than relevant.
No, the point.
Like, if you want to date a girl, you have to worry about the fact that you need to get at this on Valentine.
It's become almost like a forced situation. So you know that on Valentine's you gotta go do all this nonsense. You gotta go and come up with all these things for this woman. You have to prove this over the board. On top of that, you have to worry about anniversaries, so-called anniversaries.
No, that one you have to worry about. No,
but anniversaries can be two.
That one you have to worry about.
Some of them worry about the anniversary of maybe the first time you get laid, or the first time you said you love them, or whatever the hell it is, or you only started dating. And if you're unfortunate and you get married to them, then you have to worry about the day that you got married. Then you have to worry about their birthdays, and then it's too much, ladies. It is just too much.
Yeah, but if you do, if you do love your girlfriend, your wife, your fiancée, whatever you want to call her, I think those things you do naturally.
I married you. What else shows more love than that?
Yeah, just because you marry a woman doesn't mean that your affection side for that woman stops.
No,
you want the price is over? Look at this guy, I'm trying to advocate for us. You're trying to make us look bad. Because you married, it's over. It's okay, let's go home. Like, I pay for your bad price. What more do you want? I am broke.
I've given you the ultimate.
I am broke, okay? Like, it's over for me. Look. What more do you want? My woman. My woman. My everything. What more do you want? One more. I've done everything I can do.
As that video said, if I tell you I love you,
my money, now you're old.
He said my money, now you're old. What else do you want? All I'm saying is this.
You know, there's some women where you give them everything.
This one too.
And you hear things like, but you don't say you love me. Like, you see, that's what I'm saying. I just want to hear you say you love. Lady, seriously, like,
why did you return your car? Why did you not return your car?
Like, if I say I love you and I don't give you all this stuff, is that okay? I wish we could get a woman on this show. I want to hear what women think.
Even the worst one here, the worst one is you be out here, you look after her, and at times she's even doing a better job than you. But you still out here paying all these things, and at times you even paying her family, like her little brothers, this and all this other. Hold on. I feel like finish what I'm saying.
Okay, cool. Because I feel like we're bashing women now. Like, we gotta be very careful here, because we're both men here, and we're basically talking like women don't do anything. Because
they got a comment session to
there are men out here that are draining all these women of what are possessions. First thing,
they are not men; they are boys. They got a comment section to put it in there.
Because black men don't cheat, right?
Nah, of course. And we don't take shit from anybody. As a matter of fact, a real man looks after their woman.
Because black men do not cheat. Okay?
And black men look after their woman.
Let's put it better
African men.
Forget that crap. Ghanaian men and Nigerian men don't cheat.
There we go. We are faithful.
We are very okay. We are not talking about boys.
Of course,
we are talking about men. Okay, because boys cheat. Okay?
Men don't. Because we do the right thing out here. As a matter of fact, if you're gonna cheat, you make a second wife. You will know about it.
No. Don't spoil it. Those are boys.
No, the boys don't have second wife. Did you see the man, the Nigerian senator?
There are 4 wives.
I'm strong. Both at my home.
4 wives.
And he brought all of them to Parliament
here, so you can know I am strong. Black men don't cheat.
Hey, no.
Only boys do.
Naija and Ghana men.
I was about to say that because that one is the secondary. This is not the primary. Primary is Nigerian and Ghanaian men do not cheat.
No.
Only boys. Nigerian boys and Ghanaian boys, they cheat all day long. So it's now up to you. Do you want a man or do you want a boy? Okay, that's the question. Do you want the man or do you want the boy? Because men don't cheat, but boys do.
And the other question that we probably have to ask is, let's be honest. What did you get your man for Valentines?
Yeah, we already said that. Sex. It's easy.
What did you get him for birthday? Sex. What did you get him for Christmas? Sex. What did you get him for Easter? Sex. What did you get him on the anniversary? Sex. So that's all that men ever get.
Yeah,
That's all we ever get.
Yeah, but let's be honest though. That's all we ever want. We don't want anything. I think. What are you saying? Like, that's all we ever want. Like, they say an average man thinks about sex every 4 seconds.
Yeah, so think about it. They didn't mean they're doing it.
No, because they can't do it. I mean, think about it. You're gonna go out having sex every 4 seconds, guy. You would die before you turn 20. You are dead. So what are you trying to say? That like what exactly are you trying to say? Trying to put us on blast, like.
Let me tell you something funny. Anyway, so this person, I'm not gonna mention their name.
Yeah, of course you're not. No, please don't. Don't put anybody on blast here.
And then they got this, Ghana man or Ghana boy, whichever way you want to look at it. And then they were like, the guys just kept going on about, you this guy, yeah. If I catch you one-on-one, the way
you will be over. That's a boy. That's not a man. A man never brags.
That's what I said, boy or man.
Yeah,
whichever way you want to look at
a
it.
man never brags. A boy, that's the one I always like. He always like to show himself. And then when it's time to perform, it's a no performance issue. Yeah, go on with your story.
Anyway,
go on with your story.
So, what happens is, so he started trying to this guy, and he kept going on about this, if I get you thin,
Yeah.
And the girl also like, okay, I'm gonna get him some, yeah. So the girl was like, okay, come to my yard, we chill kind of thing.
Yeah.
So he came, and the girl was like, he came around maybe like 1.
Okay.
So the girl cooked and everything.
Nice girl. Hey, African woman, true African woman. That's a true African woman. She cooked.
Of course.
God, the guy just
anyway, man. This is the funny bit. This girl, then was like around 4, right? They did the first one.
Oh, she gave it to him. That's nice. Oh.
By 7 o'clock, they've done it maybe 3 times.
The guy's strong. It's a man. It's not a boy.
By the time they go, approach for round 4, my man start, making excuses.
Guy, I will make excuse to you. What am I, a rabbit? I give you 3 times. That's the best 3 I've got. Okay. Now sit down and relax. Watch TV. Okay. You think the body's stoned? I need to recharge.
Then, a week later, they go invited the guy back to the
No way.
All right, let's go out.
No way. I know your type. Those are the one you play. Get pregnant, okay? Oh, actually, don't, because we know that women get more honey when they're pregnant.
And then it's like now it's like she was like for a month here. Every time they hang there, the guy didn't want to be in the house with her.
Because he knows. My guy knows. Sorry, I feel sorry for. I thought you were going to say like he couldn't even do it once. He did it 3 times. It's enough now. Some guys, one time like this, they're already going to bed. The woman's like, cuddle me. It's like, babes, listen, yeah, I need to sleep.
You're already asleep and you're in the bus. They're done.
1 round. Come on, you give them your best round and you keep it like that. It's over. What are you talking about?
We got Christiana MFA saying, Valentines, like, whether you give her, a gift or not, it's not so important to her. But Valentine's Day is not important to her.
Yeah, she doesn't have friends.
What the hell?
And if she have friends, the friends think alike. So she's probably.
Yeah, but she need to go tell them.
She's probably the one that goes to church all the time. I'm telling you, all these normal Facebook, Instagram ladies. Valentine is a day of reckoning. like, what did he get you?
What did you get?
This is what you get. Especially those ones that be waiting for marriage. Like, it's gonna propose. It's gonna propose. It's gonna propose. You won't believe what he did to me. He gave me the key to his door. That's a good thing, They'll be like, so on this Valentine, that's what.
The worst thing, that's what I said. The worst thing is if you bring anything that, like earrings, box looks like a ring. So don't do that. If you're going to do it, just bring the earrings out. Don't give her a box.
Some women I say, she says,
you cannot confuse a girl on Valentine by taking her to 2 posh restaurants, and then, even if you're going to buy a cake, none of them bring the cake there. Because now some of them think they're bringing even cake in. You have to just dismantle the cake before the cake get to the table.
Guy, Valentine's Day, although, like, she said it's not that important, which is true. Some women
And
view
she said she never even celebrates vows there anyway.
Exactly. So it's not a thing. But whatever she does celebrate, let you forget it. If they born you well, forget that day. Like anniversary, for example. And then she goes, babes, you know what today is? And then you walked right into it. What's today?
No. They ask you. So what are you doing today? Or what are we doing today? You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go.
No,
see
I'm
my
just
boys.
gonna go see. Game over. You're gonna go see your boys. Okay, bye.
Go sleep with them.
No, bye. You come home. You don't see anybody at home. What happened? Every time I want to go see my girls.
No, go sleep with them when you try to get some. Go sleep.
I went to go see my boys. It's okay. It's not a problem. It's not like no, but seriously, no, man. We crazy with this right now. Like
men are suffering.
We crazy right now.
Men suffer. You know.
Yeah, well, boys, what's that thing that you guys say in Ghana? Boys are bread.
Boys are bread.
Boys are bread. Boys are bread. Listen, man.
Yeah,
okay, let's go back to the Valentine thing. Like, people, help us out here. Why is he? I mean, okay, so MFA said, for example, it's not important to us. So that's great news.
And she's never celebrated vows.
Great news, but out of 100%, she's probably 2%.
2%.
Like her, like 2%.
My guy, 0.1.
Okay, there
the worst ones.
I was even trying to make it better.
The worst ones are the girls that, like a week to.
Yeah.
Then they throw that bomb. Oh, I'm not too much of a Valentine, and I don't think. And then you make that mistake of not doing anything on the day.
Yeah.
And then they later go, oh, so even on Valentine's, you couldn't get me anything. You be like, you just said you didn't do anything. God. And they make, look, it's hard.
I don't know if it's hard. I just think like when you talk about Valentine's Day and you talk about the fact that, this is important to your significant other. I don't know if your significant other will be a man, to be honest.
Well, what if it's this man?
Let's yeah, big belly, all around the way, just waiting. I am waiting for Chiamaka.
He's waiting for his present.
He's waiting for his
present.
I am looking for a G-star. Chioma, my lover. Assurance of Valentine's Day. Okay, people can't see the picture right now, but on Facebook they can. But everybody else can't see the picture. Assurance, hey, assurance. I am getting it tonight.
But also, seriously though, some girls also take the make. They know this guy will send them all the things, they will tell you they're coming home and they won't show up.
Yeah, well, it's called. No, I'm sorry. It's called an lawsuit. It's called. It was hustled. Okay, it was 419. Okay. And women do a lot to men. Women do a lot to men.
I know. What's up with that? Like that's so not cool.
Well, we men now we're more smarter. Like we know. When you invite a girl out and she says, "I'm bringing 4 of my friends," you know. She's not that into me. You already know. When she goes, I'm bringing 4 of my friends. And then she goes, what restaurant do you think you're going to take us? And then you go, I'm taking you to that. She goes, no, I don't do that restaurant, please. I don't. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sure.
She'll be paying for her and her own friends.
Yeah.
It will not be me paying for it.
Yeah, you're above my price range. Okay.
Then she turns up with her friend, you'll be like, excuse me, thank you.
Yeah, bye. And
then you move on. Because that would be nonsense.
No, but you say that's nonsense, but that's what they do. That's what we all do now.
I know. Of course, that's what they do now. Yeah. Like, it's madness anyway. But, well, if you're enjoying this conversation, the podcasts do come out on Wednesdays and on Saturdays on iTunes. Check out Wahaala Boys podcast.
Yeah, check us out. Check us out. I mean, I still want these questions answered. Why is Valentine's Day so important to you women that you hold out at ransom? Apart from some people, MFR says, it's not that important to me, I don't care. But that's true until when it's supposed to be anniversary day. That's
Yeah,
when
but we asked the vows question.
Yeah.
So we didn't ask about anniversary.
I guess.
We asked the vows.
Oh, actually, you can't ask that because you should know because that's stupid. I was gonna ask. I guess what we should ask is why is some days important to women, but that's stupid. That's a very stupid question because you can't say
that makes sense. That's
you
a
can't say you
personal thing.
forgot your baby's your
Birthdays
birthdays or the day where she gave birth to your first child, or you can't say you forgot the day where she tells you. I love you, and you look into your eyes like all that puppy doll nonsense thing that we all do as couples. So it means a lot to these women, and also it means a lot to men. But Valentine's Day, we didn't make that.
No, and even with
We
the
did not
original,
make that.
forget even whether we made it or not. The original story has nothing to do with this. It's the same idea about wedding rings, right?
Yeah.
And how much we spend on wedding rings.
No, I'm not with you on that.
Do you know the origin of that?
Let's find out. But still, I don't care where the origin comes from. Wedding ring is a signification of this person is no longer single. Carry go.
No, but that's a Western thing. So then you're gonna. That's what I'm saying. It was never a thing. Wedding rings were never a thing.
And which is why probably the polygamy thing from Africa. That's where it came from because most people don't know. Hide it. Most people don't know that this person is not married and this person knowing that he likes the person.
That's why when we're doing wedding ceremonies, we brought all these people around for everybody to know that. This
What about the people that are not present? Huh? What about the people that because wedding ring is not for the people that know you're married. Wedding ring is for the people that know you're not married. To say, listen, have you seen a finger? It's not available. So if you're sleeping with a married man, don't tell me you don't know.
So if that's the only thing, then even a plastic ring will do, Abi.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Go take a plastic. No. Go take even a silver ring to a Ghanaian girl or a Nigerian girl and go, oh yeah. I won't marry you. One knee on the floor.
Yeah, because
and see how many slaps.
Because one thing they've made us realize is Diamond is a girl's best friend.
Who made you realize that?
I don't know. I can't answer that. But all I know is right now, they say, what's the carrot of the rock?
So it's not just any diamond now, is it?
Hey, guy, are you okay? I mean, come on. You want your wife to be proud of you in front of her friends, right? Oh, God, it's got everything to do with it. By the time she pull it out, you're like, hey, I'm going out with a broad guy. Even you want your wife to be like, yeah, my man did this. Yeah. And then you want to stand in front of your friends. You're like, yeah. Have you seen my wife's hands? Have you seen her hand?
Yeah, and that's where a lot of us are broke.
Yeah, boys are bread. Guy, oh my God, seriously. People, if you with us, this is it's been fun. I tell you that much right now. It's absolutely fun. We're having fun right now, but it's all about Valentine's Day and what we think Valentine is in terms of Africa, in terms of specifically Ghana and Nigeria. Yeah. I don't think we should be celebrating this, to be honest. I really don't. I think it's been something that's been sold to us from the westernized way of doing things, and we just take it and we run away with it. That now, you know, African boys, men in general, we are very smart. That's why we've come up with this term of break up before and make up after.
It's too much pressure. There's too much pressure on Valentine's Day to do something extraordinary. And because of that, it creates such a huge problem and dissatisfaction when people's expectations are not met on the day. And that is not right. And that is too much of a pressure on any man to do.
Too much. What's that song here? I'm trying to remember the song. Too much. I'm trying to remember the song, my guy, but it's evading me right now. But based on what you just said, you're right. But I guess all right, let's bring it back home a bit. Let's get serious. If you love your girl and you know who your girl is and you know who your partner is, because we're talking about Valentine's for the women. I think men also are, they celebrate Valentine because some men are starved of this thing called sex, and they know that day is about to happen.
It's about to go down.
Exactly.
Finally,
it's about to go
down. My lady, it's about to go down. So, but what if she's on her menses on that day?
I think so. No, guy. No. We'll clean it up. It will magically disappear. That's when we'll go to.
She not tell you. You've taken it out. You've done all that.
No.
You've jumped through all the hoops.
Your girlfriend, she will tell you. That's when we go to church and pray. In Jesus' name, that circle will not fall on this day. Okay? It will not. I'm telling you, my guy. Don't worry about it. I have seen the light God told me himself, this is very possible.
I had a vision.
God.
Well, I guess you know.
We are silly idiots, I'm telling you right now.
You know,
we are silly idiots, I am telling you right now.
you can get your head game right, or you can get your hand game wrong. One or the other.
Right, why? Nana, why? I mean, we've been okay so far until now. Okay. We've talked a whole bunch of nonsense, all right? You didn't have to tip it over the hedge. Like your hand game, right? Like what? Okay, yeah, your hand game in picking up the gift. Okay, because I don't understand why you would say that. Seriously, like people, like, we've been okay until now. Like yeah, I don't know, people. I don't know. Like this has been great. It's been fun though. Like I've had so much fun. I don't know about you, Nana. Just tell people where they can listen to us. Just tell them. Let's carry go. It's Valentine Day afterwards, although it's gone past. But we are still in the postnental.
No, post-analyzing.
Yeah. I agree with you.
But think about it this way: how many girls were dissatisfied, and how many men were angry yesterday for not having the sex, and the women for not getting the gift they wanted?
Let me tell you the deal, folks. Yeah, if you're a man, you are angry from 9 o'clock. Because you go, what about the gift you get this woman? You go, what about this? You go, what about that? If you're a woman at 9 o'clock, you're like, oh boy, let me see what this boy is going to come up with. I want to know if this boy is a boy or a man today. It will show me. And then she get a gift, she's happy, you're still sad. And then come 9 p.m. Guy, you are happy because you see the lingerie come out. The chocolate you bought, you see it right there. You see, well, if you have a house, obviously, because you know all these boys are bread guys.
No, they go to
uncompleted building is where they go and do it. But if you like the time I'm talking about, no, but it's true though. Like, I'm foul for that. Is it not true? Is it not true? Do you think you go to your dad's house and
I'm not even saying it.
Don't start me. You know what I'm talking about. So keep yourself to yourself. But if you're the type that have a house, a man, you walk in the bank or something like that, candles all lit everywhere, lingerie is like the shingles boyfriend type. Well, God, yeah, come 12 in the morning, you are smiling to sleep. Smiling to sleep.
Where's that shingles video anyway?
Yeah, we're not going to play it right now. What we're going to do right now is round up. You're not about to start me in trouble, Nana. What are you talking about? Like, you want to start me in trouble? It's not me and you, although we have been in a lot of trouble. We've said so many things we should not have said. but yeah, I mean,
yeah, but like I said, if you're enjoying it so far, we do have a podcast that comes out every Wednesday and every Saturday, new episodes, and you can check it out on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you listen to your podcast, really. Anyway, you can go check it out, and you can go enjoy it and share with your friends and with your loved ones. Let them come join the party.
Yeah, let them come join the party because we definitely enjoy doing this, and to be honest, like this is the Wahaala podcast, the Wahaala boys, and people, we are having fun and we're enjoying ourselves. To be honest with you, we probably rubbing some people off the wrong way because of the things we're saying. But this is the Wahaala show. This is the Wahaala podcast.
We don't care.
You beat me to it, to be honest. but yeah, that's kind of like what I wanted to say, what my partner just said. Because it's our opinion, okay? Like, it is, and that's just what it is. It's an opinion, okay? It is not to say this is the only grail, like the Bible. We are not quoting Jesus or God here. We are just saying what we think, okay? And if you're with us and you enjoy what we're doing, then continue being with us. Because, to be honest, winning stuff like this because you can see how much fun we're having. So just come have fun with us and enjoy yourself with us because that's what we are doing. Well, did I learn anything today? I just learned the fact that...
Oh, let me say one thing before you wrap up.
Yeah.
Let me say my last bit.
Say your last bit. There's always a last bit.
Yeah, of course. Anyway. Look, if you do genuinely, I mean genuinely, enjoy these things and, it means much to you because some people, like because of life situations, right?
Yeah.
I.e. money game not being right, and at times a lot of situations happening and you've been struggling through, the whole year. And if this gives you an opportunity for just once in a year to just be able to do something really nice for your partner, or to be able to go to a nice restaurant, or to do something really special for each other.
No, why you? I feel like
Then,
you're
you
just
know.
giving a speech now.
Would you?
Like, I
is
feel
it your
like-
speech? Not your speech.
I feel like
Now your
you're about
speech.
to start talking. It's like you on the podium as a pastor. You about to start preaching. Give your life to Christ. like, what are you doing, my guy? Finish. Okay,
Enjoy
finish.
it.
All right, people. Thank you so much for joining us. I don't think I can come back from that one. So I'm going to wrap up. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been great. It's been fun. And we've had fun. And we're always here. Next Saturday, we're going to be here. So tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell your friend, and bring all your friends, including you, to come and join us in whatever we're going to discuss next week. But up until then, we are signing off. This is the Wahaala Boys. This is the Wahaala Podcast on Ghana Celebrity Facebook Live. Peace out.